And we are back to the Zombie World Championship, round 3. We won the first round. We lost horribly the second round. Let's see if we can get some good results here. I just played 3 of the Grandmaster Cup games. We're coming off of those, feeling good. A little bit tired, but I think we can translate here. We're the black player in the 5th position. Black player 5th position. And this is fixed zombies. Fixed zombies, so you're going to want a bonus and you're going to want to hold it with your life. We are the black player. I keep looking at white. Wow, Pearly with a really good spawn for that. This is a pretty horrid spawn except for maybe this. This is a rough spawn. Zombies are going to get rid of me here, get rid of me there. We're not going to put in there. You basically have to get a bonus and lock it. I'm going to go for this, I think. Gonna knock Olive out of there if possible. Oh, this is a 1 guard. Yes, I'm definitely going there. It's a 1 guard for 2. It's a little Australia for myself. And then this actually bottoms out into blue, who is Marin. There's alliances. I don't think I'm going to alliance anybody. Orange is Plasma, red is Olive, and white is Pearly. I think playing in the dark is a little bit better. We're going to go for the win. We'll take any bounties we can get. Okay, Olive is going to fortify that, so the 5, he doesn't lose the 5. That's smart. Do I have enough troops to do that for myself? Because I would like the 5 to hit everything that's not me as well. Yeah, I probably do. Probably put 2 here, the rest there, roll that 4 to 5. I think that's my play. I think that is my play. Me and Pearly get the most extra troops. I think Pearly's going to want to hit me out of here. So this is less about alliances. This is less about extra satellite stacks and vision and more about, can I hold a bonus and lock it down? I don't think I'm going to accept any alliances. Marin is telling Plasma, hey, buddy, I see 3 of the 5 zombies. Is the 5 the biggest, though, is the question. I don't really care for my position here as much as I care for the troop loss. I lose 3 on a 2. As my first roll comes down, that feels good. Marin might have this. I might lose this now because of that horrendous dice. Who knows? If I get another 6th place finish, we're not going to go far in this tournament. We really got to turn this around. And that dice is a little bit of a betrayal. And Pearly potentially adding all of it there. That 5 is going to go straight down. It's going to go bang, unless it does this number, it's going to go straight to the portal and ravage whatever's in here. So I'm not going to accept any alliance. I think I feel better about nobody seeing me. I was already going to lose that. If I'm Pearly, I'm going for this. It's a 1 guard for +3. Now, it does have a lot of territory, though. Portals are going to betray people. Portals will betray. What I like about this is I got a 1 guard, though. So that's actually a really good spot. This 9, does it path like this and get to a portal? If it does end up here, we're in trouble. I think Marin took... This is a 1 guard for 2, though. So if Marin's going for the entire right side, he might want to hit me. So I need most of my troop here. We might just be in a position where I can only hold down 1 spot. We get rid of that. I need whatever is here to be a 5 or less. Oh, we're perfect. We are perfect. We will not lose my bonus to a zombie. We could lose it to a person, though. We could lose it to a person. Okay, Marin loses that. My 3 lives. I can actually get over there with my 5, which is kind of cool. Yeah, the 4 goes up as well. That's really good. I mean, I would love to get this. Let's see how many bonuses Marin holds. Is it 1? Is it 2? It is 1. Marin does not sue on me. That's awesome. That's really good. I'm going to try to keep this alive as... So Marin's going to push for more. I think Marin's pushing for the whole honeypot, which is well played. Yeah, Marin has all of that. So he might slam me at some point. If he does, I will sue on him, but I understand the pressure. I understand what that means to you. See if anybody's in there. I kind of want to just lock down my bonus to get it to where Marin doesn't want to hurt me. Like, bang, bang, fortify. I mean, I wouldn't mind going back to back with Marin. But I just don't trust the Alliance, because then they see everything. I'd rather just play this one normal with the fog. Oh, also, I don't have to do the portal hop. I could just hit... Oh, I would have to hit both ones on the portal. I mean, I'm keeping Marin safe behind me, but I know he wants this holding. He wants the one hold. But since I'm already there, he's not going to get it. And then I wouldn't mind just pressing for a +5. But then I might be in a position where I can't. Okay. Letting Marin know I could put more there. And I think I do. I think I'm just going to portal the whole thing in. Yeah, I think I'm just going to portal the whole thing in. Alright, if Marin slams that, then I'm just going to sue out on him, I think. I'm just not... Because I will die. I'll straight die, because that's the only thing I got. But I don't want to also not guard it. So I'm just going to push for these 2 bonuses and then maybe get an outpost stack to take cards with. But thick zombies is a whole lot different than Praw. You can't really chain the kills. Once the zombies get really big, people are going to really start worrying about losing. If you go for a kill, the zombies might kill you afterwards, so... We'll see. Either me and Marin go back-to-back, or Marin slams me, and then we both lose. That's really... I just kind of put him in an uncomfortable position. And he's got double portals, so if he doesn't want to deal with the zombies on the portal, then... Because he could get bad dice on my 5. But Marin's incredible, so regardless of his decision, we'll just meet him where he is. We shall meet him where he is. Marin gets the +7, so he does have both bonuses behind. So I am kill guarding him, but again... Okay. I will sue. If you slam, I will sue. Okay, just keep that plump. Well played. Well played. Alright. We'll keep Marin behind. We'll go for that bonus. Now, this is the tournament that if you get infected... Yeah, I might as well alliance Marin, since he's going to be my... Yeah, we're going to be buddies. Yep. He wants me to attack red, attack orange, attack white. Let's see. Let me get the bonus first. I'm going to attack... I just saw him to attack the zombies for now. Let me get the bonus first, and then we can definitely coordinate. Let me get the bonus first, and then let's coordinate. Okay. Going to attack. Yeah. And because he's guarding my portal, because he's guarding my bonus, I shouldn't have to guard. So I can actually just put it all away from him. And if I put it all here, then it can actually retaliate to him. It's very interesting settings. Not only is it fixed fog zombies, it's with alliances, which just makes it... Yeah, it looks like Plasma and Olive are struggling to get a bonus. Olive did get a +2. Pretty horrendous dice so far. Putting full faith in Olive. I'm sorry, in Marin. Now, Pearly could break. But I'm also, he's got a 6 blocking here. So if Pearly doesn't break, the zombie shouldn't be able to have enough in there. So I have Marin hidden behind me. He's trying to slow roll. Nope, he gets that. He's going to roll this. Oh, dang. Fails the 6v3. I could have rolled that out for Pearly. I didn't realize. All right, 36 zombies. Me and Marin have the right side completely locked down. Ideally, me and Marin just pick off everybody, and then we go head-to-head for the dub. So if we can keep the pedal to the metal and just keep plumping up like this, me and Marin are going to be incredibly tough to deal with for the rest of the lobby. And you've noticed on the channel, I haven't really uploaded any Skeld zombies. And because as much as I love honeypots, most of the time, if you get this right side honeypot, you win the game. So it's just a very lopsided map in general. Marin goes in. Well played. Well played. All right, I can't betray Marin. He'll kill me. So we just keep pushing forward. We're using Marin to cover our back, but he's also using me to cover his front. Pearly is in trouble down there. Where's my card? Yeah, Olive's gonna want that. That makes sense. He's gonna want that. Where is Plasma? Is Plasma going here or here? I might leave a 3 in there. Let Pearly take this. I have my expansion. I don't want to greed for any more bonus. That might get the lobby to turn on me. And look at Marin. He already has a stack outside to take cards and go for kills. So I kind of need to follow Marin in that regard. Ah, Plasma overrides Pearly. Plasma overrides Pearly. Look at that. I'm gonna go. Only Pearly could do that. Yeah. Then I'll slide in here. And I'll do that. Yeah, me and Marin completely have the right side locked. So Pearly does have a +2. Pearly got ransacked here. So Pearly must have this. White must have this. I don't think it's just territory. But me and Marin in very similar positions. Now, Marin will have the option to betray me first since he goes first. But I'm hoping that we can both grab a bounty or something before I get betrayed by Blue Marin in the end. But that's kind of just how it played out. Marin with a very clean honeypot hold right out the gate. I was just lucky enough to get some back-to-back with him. And let's see if Pearly's going for the cafe. And now I have cards in here. I will have plenty of cards here. Olive will remove me here, but then he's going to run into my running mate, Marin. It's very easy to fail kills here. And again, failed kills are going to be exponentially worse than in Prague because you can't just set for 40 the next turn and make up for it. The biggest you can trade in is for 10. So these kills will be costly, and it's going to be tough to overcome the zombies. If someone does get infected, they get the bounty point. If I get infected, I lose the game. But there should be a lot of zombies in the middle. At least I'll get a bounty point on my way out. If it does infect, please infect my 3 on the left. Okay, 71 zombies, and Marin's going to have to double portal block. I only have to single portal block. Okay. Very good. Me and Marin have the exact same amount of troops. I get 1 more per turn than him, but he gets full access. Big 18. Big old 18. And that could be on the portal. That could actually be on the portal. If that stops, it looks like it keeps going. But imagine an 18 on a portal and then doubling. There's no way. That would actually slam me, or that might break through. Let's see how much Marin still has his +7. He's going to have to... You do not have to guard me on this one. You can just put it all on the portal. That's why I sent him that. He's going to fortify fully. He knows I won't break, so that way he can really invest on the portal. And I'm also going to fully invest on the portal. Alright, he's gonna... He rolls my 3. I'm not gonna retaliate, but interesting choice. Interesting choice. I don't know why he got rid of my 3 over there. I was expecting Olive to get rid of that, but I could be wrong. Marin might be up to something, but I'm not going to break. If I break, I unlock his 12 and his 12 level portal access, but that was kind of rough. That was kind of a rough play, and I don't have a trade on 3. I don't even have a bad trade to get rid of my cards, but Marin can't get to me here. He could try to feed me. No one is trading, so no one's has the 10 trade. Man, I can't talk. Sorry, this is my 4th game in a row. No one has the 10 trade. Okay. And Plasma does have the 10. If you hit my 10, I will end your career. Okay. That's fine. That's my only card taking spot other than that 3. I am going to have to hit the zombie 5 now. Yeah. Yeah, I have to go huge on the portal. Gonna have to hit that 5. That's my best card now, because I was just gonna roll what Marin stole. Okay, lose 2. And I'm just gonna have to trust Cecil to not break. I'm just gonna leave a 2 just to be like, hey, show me some ambition. If you break, I will kill you. Okay. Free card on Marin. Don't do it. I'm sorry, I keep calling Pearly. That's Pearly, not Cecil. Oh my god, too many games running together. Pearly, Plasma, Olive, and Marin. I do apologize. Pearly moving in the dark. Is there a 24 on the portal? If there's a 14 on the portal, it'll hit Marin. I die to a 24 on the portal, but so does Marin. This is my security away from Marin. This also gives me access to Plasma. Something bad happens. Pearly is hitting a ton. And I get the 10 trade. I do get the 10 trade if I don't die here. Now, Marin can't kill me, but he can feed me to somebody else. And just because he has an alliance with me doesn't mean he has another with someone else. Okay, big zombie is going to be a 10. Biggest zombie is a 10. Both of us are fine. However, that play right there means the zombie's going to come through and break everything of mine, it looks like. That is so crippling, unless it goes up. I might lose all of my bonus. Marin might lose most of his because of that Pearly slide. Oh, instead it stops. Never mind, there's a stack blocking there. Okay, we got to keep that in mind. So the stack ended up... There must have been a 6 here. All right, let's see what Pearly does. I'm sorry, Marin. Let's see what Marin does. He's going to go for that other bonus. Gets the 10 trade. He can't kill me. He can feed me. Nice. Okay. Olive has +8. Olive has this. So this is no man's land. And Pearly was here, but is really struggling to live right now. So... see what Olive does. So Marin is kind of my friend right now, but again, he could have alliances with other people, so it might not be as safe as we think it is. I do have a trading pocket here with Plasma now. I can actually slide over here now. I don't have to give up. I can give up this portal because the only person that could break is Pearly, and if he does, I would then have a kill guard on him. So I would give up my bonus for a potential bounty, which is good. Ooh, a big 20 for Olive. He's taking another bonus. I am fine with what I have. I simply wait for the bounties to come down now. And I get the 10 trade. So as long as Plasma doesn't hurt me here. Maybe Olive just went for the Pearly kill. Maybe not. The zombies are so big now, it's almost like it's not worth it. Oh, did Plasma just get fed? No, he's still okay. He still has another spot. We have a nice trading pocket there if he wants. If you break me, I kill you. Don't do it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I do need to hit that for my card though. Okay. Just add zombies. Okay, big 26. And is that all of Pearly? That is not all of Pearly. And we're looking for a cannon. If we can get, I'm sorry, we're looking for a car. If we get another car, we get another 10 trade on top of my good troop plumping here. This is fine to be portaled. My best card is a zombie 11. Okay, Mara knows if he swings on me. Mara knows that when he betrays, he has to have follow-up by somebody else, or I sue on him. So he's got to be very careful here. When he betrays, he's got to put me down, or he knows I'm coming with vengeance. So that's kind of the treaty we have. He's going to move the 16 back on. This is where it starts getting really interesting, because once the zombies get big enough, if you get enough portals in your backcourt, you won't be able to dodge the big slams. Olive now with a plus 12, but he did lose quite a bit of troops to the zombies getting that. But overall, probably if he can hold it for multiple turns, that was definitely worth it. But now he's running really thin here. So actually, Marin is protecting Olive. So Olive is actually on a 1 guard. So the zombies are running out of room. And Plasma is actually going to lose this 4. Plasma will lose this 4 because he can't guard it enough. Unless he puts it all there. Unless he puts it all there, I don't think he's going to be able to save it. And then if I go back to block the portal, see, Pearly can then move the 8. Well, if he moves it down, he's still guarding me. So I don't know about all that. He gets the 8 trade. Okay, he can keep that position alive then. Because it's 6 cards, I think it encourages kind of a little bit of a snail pace. Yep, takes the free card. That should give me a free card as well. Fantastic. I am going to have to fortify back here. I think a 15 on the portal is fine. I think a 10-25 split is good. That kind of forces Pearly into an ugly situation. He might have to roll Plasma. I have a 10 trade, an 8 trade rather. I have an 8 trade, which is good. Pearly is definitely going to die first, I think. Pearly and then Plasma, unless I get betrayed. If I don't get betrayed, we're looking at a 4th place finish, but we'll see. Olive and Marin are kind of in the driver's seat. Olive and Marin are in the driver's seat. Olive's got an extension all the way out there. All right. Looks like Plasma will lose this. Plasma does not have a bonus, so he's actually hiding Pearly behind him. He's hiding Pearly behind him. I have the biggest portal stack. That feels good. Marin's out-generating me nicely now and in multi-position. I have multi. Now, if something happens to Pearly's 9, I can take that bonus. Okay, Marin's going to go ahead and take that. Well played, good card. Nice card. Now I get a free card as well. Let's see what Olive does. I'm really at the mercy of Marin, since he goes first and he goes 3 turns before me. So everyone gets a free card off of Plasma's dead troop. So Plasma might be stuck in 2 positions. And I honestly think that means Pearly's probably stuck in 2 positions as well. Now, Olive is out generating, right? Yeah, Olive's getting 12. Marin's getting 10. I am getting 8. So I'm getting 4 less. And yeah, he does not have a good spot there. I do have an 8 trade I will take. And I'll just go there. Let's go ahead and take that. Let's go there. Now we'll have a 25 blocking on the other portal. We're starting to get really chunky. So me, Marin, Olive are too chunky to be killed profitably. So there is going to be a lot of feeding distribution going on here. And I honestly think Plasma might end up killing Pearly to get a bounty and 5th. Or Pearly might end up feeding Plasma. We'll see. If it gets to the point where Marin is too chunky, he might boulder through Plasma and get some feeds going. And then it'll just turn into absolute chaos. So Marin will have to go back to block his portal. I should always have a card there. I got 2 dudes right now, not ideal. Not ideal, but I'm only 1 troop behind Marin before he trades. So he's still... Yeah, he's going to be looking at a Plasma feed or kill here soon. He puts a 10 back there. Interesting move. I kind of like it. So if someone tries to kill him, they're probably not going to split off enough for that. He's going to slide. Interesting. Nice. Wow. Okay. So in case the zombies doubled, he'd be fine there. Very interesting moves by Marin. This is the 2nd time I've got to play with Marin. Very, very good player. Olive, incredible. Probably my 5th time. Me and Plasma, probably 10 to 15 times at this point. And me and Pearly, probably around 10. So very well acquainted with all of the Grandmasters in this lobby. I think we just keep getting so chunky and force them to betray. But ideally, Marin gets the snowball running, and Plasma and Pearly will die because they just won't have the troop to back it up. Let's see. I can get a monstrous 40 stack there. I think I put it all here. Yeah, Plasma's stuck. Roll that out for Pearly, because I like Pearly, and then block there. He might not have needed that, but that just means the zombies won't roll the 3. It was a very homey move. I could have tried to do the 2-troop cheese, but if it fails, it just looks stupid. It looks cool when it works, but you just save 1 troop. Instead, just take the 100% and lose the 1 extra troop. It's fine. Olive very much branched out. Olive is in a good position to be betrayed by Marin as well, but I'm in a better position to betray, because if Marin betrays me, he could show Olive the alliance if he hasn't already, and then Olive and Plasma could hit me after Marin starts the betrayal. If Marin betrays Olive, there's nobody else that can hit Olive in between those turns. Those turns. So really, all that is happening now is the troop leaders are getting a big advantage, while the troop guys that are falling behind in orange and white are getting further and further behind, and then we're going to see 2 bounties on the table, most likely an orange and white kill, and then I will probably be fed to Olive by Marin, and then Olive will kill me, and then Marin will get the win. I think that's how this is going to play out. I'm going to call it here. I think Plasma kills Pearly, or Pearly kills Plasma. Marin cleans it up, then betrays me, feeds me to Olive, and then it's a Olive versus Marin 1v1. So if that happens, it happens, but given where I'm at right here, I think I've guaranteed a further finish than 5th or 6th. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. We'll just keep that tucked away for a fortify later on. Marin would have to use the portal. Now, see, this is what's going to happen. They're not going to worry about this. They're going to feed me here and then leave this to die. That's what's gonna happen. How many zombies? 2 on it. Okay, there's only 21 territories with zombies, and they're probably mostly here. This is a really sneaky stack by Marin. I feel like that would be better in progressive, because then you could set off of it, but it might just be good for survival. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, this is going to continue for quite some time. I don't think there's a stalemate rule. Let me just double check. No stalemate, no nothing, I don't think. At least not on the immediate instructions. Very interesting. Oh man, no trade again. I have to top deck a tractor, or I'm either gonna get a dude or a car. Okay. Oh, I top decked the tractor. Let's go. Let's go. It's the small wins. So what I'm seeing here is, oh, this is curious. We finally get a portal behind Plasma. And that is getting incredibly close to rolling Pearly. Oh my god. Okay, so Pearly and Plasma, and even Olive. Olive was 2 away. Somebody was about to get rolled there. Somebody was about to get rolled. So good to know. 28 is the biggest portal stack that we see. This is just going to be a nice waiting game, and then it's going to be fireworks. So each turn, I fall 4 more troops behind Olive. So I think Olive might be edging out on Marin, but what we can do is just say Olive and Marin have roughly the same. So if Marin has 100 troops, it's likely that Olive also has 100, and vice versa. But since I can see Marin's troop count, that's kind of what we're working with. I think we're just going to get to a point where someone's going to get YOLO slammed. I would be behooved if Marin gets betrayed by Olive. Oh, actually, because of the betrayal, remember, if Olive betrays Marin, then it goes to Plasma Me. That could be a full team betrayal on Marin, which would suck. But that would be the best case. Same thing with me. If Pearly's the first one to hit me, then Marin, then everyone could. It's always the person right after you that you don't want to get betrayed by. And now Olive has snuck into the chamber and has eyes on the Pearly kill or the Pearly feed, as well as the Plasma. Very intriguing. Oh, and then Plasma's like, yeah, I'm gonna hide over here. And Plasma's like, I'm gonna hide over here. And then I am just gonna play this passive and let all the big boys deal with it. I'm just gonna slide her, because my stack is getting quite chunky. Okay. So really, Pearly has to slide over and then I can block for him. That would probably be Pearly's best play, or he's just going to have to really invest. But because Plasma just left, Pearly might be on the chopping block to die first here. But I don't want to pull the trigger. I'm going to wait for some action to happen, and then I'm going to pop off if I can. And getting the 10 trade there actually put me in front of Marin's troop count. Pearly puts most of it there. In a little, so Pearly's in a 2 spot. I think Plasma is now in a 2 spot. It's starting to get very interesting. So we have to have enough to block a 24, but I think a 28, right? No, because Olive has this. Oh my god, that's a 40 stack. That is a 40 stack that just fortified to the portal. We need most of it on the portal. Now, Pearly could do a sidestep, and then it would let the troops in. So I have to be cognizant of that as well. So I really, really need to make sure I get a good fortify here. And I don't think this is going to cut it. No. I'm going to have to split the big stack. It's a good thing I only got one portal. This was like a 30. Yeah, I have to split this in half. So I'll hit that and split half of it. I think that's my best play. These zombies are getting gigantic. Now, Marin is in a fantastic spot to betray or survive. He's not in a fantastic spot to kill me in one shot. I think Olive probably has a bigger punching stack, and I think Plasma just hampered Olive's ability to plump up because he's now kill guarded. But either way, I'm in a good position to potentially just straight get third place. And then if I can maybe get a kill off of Marin or Olive, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get... Okay. Plasma is giving himself away. Did he just put all of his troops there? I think he did. I'm just going to double check so I don't feed you. Okay, I think he just gave me the kill. Plasma gives himself away to me, probably to make up for the last game we played together where he called me an idiot. That feels good, and you didn't owe me anything, but I appreciate that. I really, truly do. Have to 20. I could. Okay, get rid of that. I'm gonna try to take that bonus now. Okay, I did not give Pearly a card. Hopefully that's okay. Plasma gives himself away, so Ellis on the board with a bounty, so Olive must have slammed his stack. Olive must have slammed his stack. Pour one out for Plasma. Okay. We got a game on our hands now. Now Pearly is going to be on the chopping block. And now I am by far the troop generator. 31 on the portal is a monstrous stack. But we match, and then Olive had to recede. So Olive is in a precarious position now. Wow, and on top of that, Plasma gives me a 10 trade. What a guy, what a move. Marin continues the conquest. Olive gets +9. So he's back to that. So Olive, Pearly, is Pearly not hidden? Oh, now Pearly could also be hiding in the cafeteria, which we're going to start getting some vision over there to check that out. Olive's going to try to take back his stuff. Okay. This is my 4th game in a row. I'm starting to feel a little bit tired, but we got to stay locked in. Gotta stay locked in. Just gonna roll this zombie stack. And we'll do that. I'm gonna sneak another bonus here. Yeah, so Pearly is either in here or in here. I don't think he's in here now, although I thought that was the whole point of Plasma guarding him. He's going to have to probably get off the portal, but we got a lot of extra troops now. And once I lock that down, I can go back to trading cards, and now we'll have a permanent spot in there, which is fantastic. With more vision, I'll start out-generating or at least matching Marin. I think a betrayal is imminent here, but now I'm in a much better position to kind of barter with Marin now that I've kind of caught up in troops. So Pearly is almost positively going down, but because I was able to get the Plasma kill, I might be able to see the back-to-back with Marin through to the end, because I think Olive is behind substantially in troops now compared to me and Marin. I think he's sunk probably 20 to 30 into Plasma, and then he hasn't been able to generate as much the last few turns because he lost the bonus to Plasma. So he's going to start getting it back. But now he is weaker than me, is all I'm trying to say. Okay. The portals are the most dangerous by far. And Marin did not guard the portal. Marin did not guard the portal. Oh no. There's no way that slips behind me. Oh man, I think he missed. I think he just missed that. Unless I missed it. So I'm going to roll this. And then my blockage is perfect. And I get the 10 trade. Another 10 trade. I can almost do the 69. I think the 30s. Yeah, I want this one to be plump just in case it gets stuck. Okay, good deal. That one's fine. And then we're going to go there. All right, now I have a very good guard. And Marin is still guarding me. Man, my voice is shot. I do apologize. Marin is still guarding me from the back. So even though he's going to lose that stack to the zombies, he's still protecting me with his 30. Need to go get some water. Pearly puts a ton there. Once we find Pearly's other stack, that could be a free kill as well. I could get 2 bounties, but then I'd probably get fed. So honestly, it's just going to be an absolute feeding bonanza once Pearly goes down. Yeah. And we'll always have portal vision. Yeah, Marin's going to lose this. That's tough. And on top of that, it's going to stay in his bonus. Okay, he has a 30 stack in his bonus now. Okay. Good stuff. He's going to retake. Only loses 2. Yep, well played. Well played. I think I have the troop lead now, which is awesome. And I think I have enough in both bonuses. Oh, the problem being now is if you get multiple portals like Marin did, you won't be able to guard all of them. Because like in progressive where you can really clog the lane, you cannot do that with this. So that's why Marin let it go. It was less taxing to do. It was less taxing. Okay. Just plump that up for a future portal block. Yeah, if I get a portal in here and in here, I don't think I can actually block without a really big trade. So let's see what the yeah, there we go. So now I have double portal. So I'm not going to be able to block this and this. So I'm going to have to block this and let the zombies in on that, I think. Because there'll be a big zombie here. Yep, so now I'm the one who's going to have to clean up. But then I can simply use this stack to retake. And we have to block this one. Yep, that's exactly what I just said. Now, do I get enough? If I put a 20 stack on there, could I lose it? Oh no, Olive got broke into Marin, and now this is going to be devastating. So the question is, I have to fortify the 33. Oh, also I don't have a card, because my boy... I have to hit a 38 stack as well, which is not ideal. Actually, I don't have to. I could card skip. I don't have to hit. But Marin loses that. Now he's going to have to invest a lot. Nice. Okay. Big 40 stack. That's why he has the 23 back there, just to block another portal, I would think. But Olive also... Yeah, Olive got down to his +2. So the zombies are really starting to play chess here. Automatic fortify. The question is, with a trade and my troop allotment, do I have enough to block a 40 stack? Because this could go to 40, and if this is on 40, that means the portal stack could be... It might be better just to let it in. So let's think about that. I lose the bonus and I lose the crumbs. or I lose the stack and the bonus, but it's also risking I might be able to block. Let's just see how much I get first. That might be something I do in the future. I just start putting crumbs down so that an inevitable bonus injection plus trade could block. 11 plus a trade of 6, 17. I'd have an 18 on the portal. I don't think that's enough. I do not think that's enough. I can't fortify that anyway. I think an 18 gets broken. I think I let it break. I think I let it break, and then we'll just retake it. We only lose the +2 and some crumbs. Now, if there is... Yeah, I would, because there's going to be a 36 on the portal. There will be a 36 on the portal. 100%. There was not a 36 on the portal. There could be. There could be. What hits the ones? Well, we found Pearly's other position. Oh my god, the 3. Let the 3 in, let the 3 in, let the 4 in, let the 4 in. No. I would have survived it, but does it lock? It does. Okay. We only lose 3 territory and the +2. I can retake that pretty handedly. How big's the fortify? A pretty girthy fortify, but not the worst. Not the best, not the worst. We'll be fine. Not the best, not the worst. We do have to hit a little bit of that now. But we also found where Pearly is, and Marin knows where Pearly is. He just did that to let me know, hey, if you want the Pearly kill, you can take it. If I take the Pearly kill, I then get betrayed, I think. I think I'd rather let Olive get the Pearly kill, and then, we'll see if that's Olive Pearly. That might not be Olive Pearly. Olive could have left him here. So I'm just going to take the turn to plump. The portals are really going to be an issue now, because I just can't keep blocking. I can't block both places. Okay, that is Olive Pearly. He's going to die to the zombies. Yep. He's going to give himself to the zombies so I don't get his bounty. But honestly, that means I'm not 30 troops weaker. So, but now I get 3 cards if we want to kill him. All right. Okay, I can now guard him, but it's probably better to kill him. Yeah. All right. Pearly gives himself. Okay. Well, Marin can't actually betray. I have to hit Olive so Marin can. Well, he's gonna hit that. Yeah, he can't because he has to fortify to block. I think. I don't know. He doesn't have to. He's gonna break the smaller one. He's gonna break the smaller one. That way the portal gets... Okay, nice. Nice, well played. Well played. Yes, actually, he just saved me from blocking that portal. He just saved me. So now I'm in a position where if Olive hits Marin, I have to finish Marin. If Marin hits Olive, I have to finish Olive. But what if Olive hits me, Marin kills me, it's more likely that Marin betrays me to Olive. But I'm kind of chunky. And Marin just did the ultimate homie play. So I don't know about that. I think Olive is kind of stuck in the corner now. So I could have killed Pearly, but then I would be down to probably 120 troops with 2 bounties. Yeah, interesting. And the zombie was just big enough to kill Pearly. Alright. I have to flex enough over on the Fortify. Do I have a trade? Oops. Sorry about that. Do not have a trade. Lose 7. Lose. I actually went one further than I needed to. Do that. Olive had to let it in. Alright, so I think we're in a position where I have to hit Olive. I think I have to feed Olive to Marin. I get second. But I feel more comfortable with Marin saying, hey, let's do this. And then instead of me suggesting it, because then he might not go through with it. If he says, hey, hit red, then hit me, vice versa, we'll be fine. He shouldn't have to break me here. Nice. Alright. He just takes the free card. I like it. Alright. Now Marin has 30 more troops than me. Yeah. Yep. The betrayal is nigh. The betrayal is nigh. But now I can actually fortify to wherever I need. Okay. Dang, I think I let the little one go again. Oh, so close. Yeah. Yeah, it's either I betray, I hit Olive, and then Marin kills Olive, or Olive hits me, and then Marin, Olive hits me, or Olive hits Marin, and then I kill Marin. Yeah, it has to be a double team attack, or it won't work. It has to be a double trouble attack, or it won't work. Get the dude trade. Is a 17 big enough? I don't think it is. I actually don't think it is, but I'll try. I'll risk it. It's not. The 38 gets me. The 38 gets me. The 41 gets me, rather. Yeah. So I lose the 17. I should have just let that take like it did last time. Alright. At that point. How do I tell him I'm gonna sue into Olive, and then you kill Olive? Olive, attack me, and then attack zombies. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we got it. We know. All right, we know what's gonna happen. I lost 25 troops. It's better. We're not gonna be able to kill Marin. It's better that I secure the second place. It's better that I secure the second place. Let Marin get first. And I got a bounty off of Plasma, so 2nd and 1 is actually quite good. There's no way I can kill Marin. It's better that I sue right now before Olive sues into me. Unless Olive sues right now. He takes the free card. Okay. Okay. Alright, I do apologize, Olive. He's gonna take that. He's gonna... Okay, I can just milk that with the 30. It's time. I'll just stay there. So that the zombies don't come in. I think that'll be enough for Marin to kill off of this. I think Marin can get the kill off of his 36. I just gave my entire troop count, please. Please, Marin. And I blocked the zombie. Maybe I shouldn't have blocked the zombies, but now all he has to do is hit this, which I think this is all Olive has. Marin should have this with his troop injection. If Marin does not give me second, that is a bunch of baloney. That is a bunch of baloney. Alright, 48 troops. Now, if he does fail, that would be quite funny, but my 30 is locked. Okay. Yep, he's gonna take that, so he has enough troop. Okay. Yep. Alright, he's just gonna guarantee that he has enough, I understand. Ah, okay. Yeah, well played. Well played. Well played. Alright, Olive's gonna trade. The 24 can only go into me. Now we're fighting for second. We're fighting for second. Is there any way possible that I can finagle the Olive kill? I don't think there is, unless I have a trade. Bro. Is the 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32? Plus 16, 48 troops. I get the bonus. I won't die to the zombie because Marin's protecting me. I will not die to the zombies because Marin is protecting. Okay. Nice. I need to make sure I don't die to the zombies. I have to make sure I don't die to the zombies, which I won't because of this. So maybe I should have hit him a little bit harder. But now Marin has to kill him now, or the zombies might kill him. So it is a little bit of a time crunch, but Marin has me by 120 troops. He should be fine. Yeah. That almost kills Olive. Okay. Alright. If he doesn't kill Olive, I can still sue into him this turn. Alright. I think Marin has enough to kill him, and then he's still gonna have the one hold. Yeah, that should be game. That should be game. If he can't fail either because the portal, unless he blocks the portal with the stack and gets horrific dice. But it's Marin. It's Marin, and he's got it. And he's actually probably... Oh, he has the portal lined up already. Alright. Alright. Yeah, take the one. Yep, fantastic. And the 43 comes down. Oh. Wow, Olive had a secret stack that I didn't know about. Incredible. Incredible. Well played. Alright. Let's see if we can help Marin hold this. So we'll get rid of this for him. Yeah, we'll mow that down for him. For Marin. Blocked it for him. That's game. All right, now he can kill me while we still block the honey pot for him. Well done. That should be a clean kill on me, and then he can extend the honey pot without breaking a sweat. I couldn't really do much more than that without depriving. Oh, I guess I could have full sued because he had my kill guard there. I didn't need to leave the 21. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yes, yeah. Got it. I can just sue out now. Yep. Alright, GG. Now he can fully take this without worrying about the zombies. Okay, so Plasma gets 5th. Pearly goes down to the zombies for 4th. 3rd place, unfortunately, Olive gets betrayed or stabbed by me. Then Ellis takes 2nd. The zombies do not count. Ellis gets a +1 on Plasma. 1st place goes to Marin with a kill on myself and a kill on Olive. Wow. And that will do it. We'll let Marin clean this up. He should be able to get this in 1 or 2 turns. We have just breached an hour long. Yep. Very nice. Oh, he might use me for a card, actually. He might use me for a card. If he moves the 4, I can take a card. Yeah. Nice. The 4. Oh, he might build it. Yeah, get rid of all those. Oh, dude. Marin's a monster. Marin is a monster. He might be able to end here with God Dice. With God Dice. Now, he didn't need to... I don't think the zombies count. But if they do, I get a full-blown 2nd, right? Because this is Marcellus's tournament. I don't think zombies count. But this is still a homie play all the way to the end. A homie play all the way to the end. Me and Marin go back-to-back, and it ends as it began. Black and blue, let's go. Let's go. Marin takes the dub. As always, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. And I will catch you on the flip. Peace.